Hello, am I live yet? Am I live? I am live. Am I alive? I'm trying to sort my crackles out. Bear with me. No, don't. Let me. Okay, this is just about sound. Sound. Sound is a pound. Sound as a pound. This is live now. I should be sharing my screen. What's going on? Oh, that's to the stream. Whoa. Right, this is just a sound check. I thought I was singing. And this is me live. Oh, somebody liked it. That is. Blur. Okay, back here. Remembers beam me up, Scotty. Right, I think this is. Live here. I might do a live stream later on. If anybody's interested. So much to talk about. Anybody got any ideas? I'm going to end this now. So. It's the time. Just coming out. Sounds pretty alright. Hey. Hey. Checking out. Anybody want to come on and have a quick chat? I'm trying out, let me get here. I've got my old screen sharing. It's a bit slow, I don't know why. Yeah, I'm just checking out because like I say, I started I ran out of airtime on my other one. I can't hang around forever. Because forever is a mighty long time. Let me bang that. I'll just bang that in there. Anybody wants to come on and say a quick hello? You got a tie on. Tie on. What's that like from somebody that's from Taiwan? A tie on. Oh, right. Well, it's obviously it's either a wedding or a funeral zoo, isn't it? Wedding, funeral. I like wearing a tie. Black. Yeah. So I'm Boo, is that you, Boo? Oh, I can highlight these, can't I? I'm not sure when I'm going to keep this up because I don't. Oh dear, how can I? Oh, that almost blocked you then, does it? Yeah, I've got a tie on. Oh. A slip on and a lace one to Taiwan. Made in Taiwan. Oui, c'est moi. Do you fancy coming on for a little quick chat? I'm only testing out the well, actually, you'd be doing me a favour if somebody come on and said hello, because I'm testing out the sound quality. Like I said, Boo, I took your lead because I think I got about 10 days left of no streaming left. So it makes you appreciate really the value of natter time and not wasting your nattering on. I look like a tramp just now. I look like a tramp. Can you remember tramps? That's another one as well. Tramps. Can you remember tramps? Now I'm from Bristol. Tramps used to be tramps, homeless people, but they chose to be homeless. Now it's an epidemic now, isn't it? Homelessness, but they don't call them tramps. Wow, tramps. Yeah. Me, did I get a strike? Oh, Super Dream, yeah. You got all this typing. I'm a one finger typer. You just might as well come on and say this stuff. And then a lot of other things will just fall out that people should know. You know how it works. So did I get a strike? No, no. Did you? I guess you did actually. I know that scanners video it wasn't allowed to be shown of the head blowing up. I noticed that got blocked on your on that live stream we did when I showed that scanner's head blowing up. So there's something about scanners. If you watch the film Scanners, yeah, I bet you now you won't, mate. Honestly, you ain't got. You probably. I mean, if we've got another 3 or 4 months left to vent ourselves on air on the internet, it'll be 6 months time. You think, oh, I wish I'd have come on and said my piece, said to Scott, because I got so much to say, and now they've taken the facility away. Honestly, mate, you can even disguise your voice if you like talking to a baked bean tin. We won't recognise your voice. You've got to disguise your voice. if you don't want to be recognised. No, I didn't get a strike. Okay, so somebody's coming in for a natter. I do love a natter. Let me add you to the stream. You hear me, mate? Honestly, Sue. I know I can just sense it without you ever hearing you say anything, I don't think. Well, I might have done. Boo Boo, how are you?
Hello.
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 Hello, my darling. How are you?
How are you? It feels like it's been so long. Feels like a long time.
Yeah, I've been on holiday, haven't I?
Have you taken a little
Yeah.
breaky poo?
Well, it just sort of happened. Really, I didn't intend going out and thinking, right, I'm gonna just come off YouTube. I just didn't connect to the internet.
That's
I
good.
say I come on my computer still, fudging around with
Right, because I left you a little message. Are you okay? Because I
yeah.
know there's a potential with your health that I know a little bit about, and I was a little concerned because I hadn't heard from you. I get worried.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about
I'm
me.
just like that. I when I care about people, I'm concerned. I want to make sure they're okay.
Oh, yeah. I didn't want to flip it off like, yeah, don't bother, please don't. But because it is greatly appreciated. But everybody's got their own little lives to worry about. And I know, if I disappear off the face of the earth, then so be it, really. But it's
but so be it for you. But the thing is, when people go on to when they leave here, it's not that hard on them, but it's hard on the people left behind.
Oh, that's the thing. See,
yeah.
the thing about death is people mourn. Now, what are they mourning for? Do they mourn because the people have died, or do they mourn because they'll miss the people that have died? I know it's going to be a lot of everything, really. It's going to be a bit of everything in the mix to do with mourning and losing somebody in life. But
you've lost
there's a
before, haven't you?
say again.
You've experienced the loss of a loved one, haven't you?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
The one I absolutely miss the most is my dog.
Right.
Oddly enough, once I lost my dog, firstly, when I got it's quite a strange one, but when I got married, okay, I got married once, and that was it. And I don't know why I'm saying this, but it will lead on to about the dog. Oh, this was it. So when my marriage broke down, that was like nothing could get worse, really. As far as relationships go, nothing has. There's nothing can be worse than how I felt when I was no longer married. It was like, boom, well, there can't be a relationship issue. It's going to be worse than that, and there hasn't been. And it's the same as when my dog died. It was like, wow, that's the worst. That's the worst loss of somebody else's life that I can experience. It was. I had her on my. I locked my workshop down for a week, and I had her on my desk for a week, little Eddie, in a box. Yeah, it was weird. But and then that's it. So when you experience the worst of something emotionally, all I think is, well, anybody that wants to cling on to life on this earth, why? just get out of it. There's a reason why we sort of hang around. We know what it is. We know what the reason is. But why do people cling on to this life? It's a torment. When they could just think, well, okay, so eternity is real. Time will go on forever. That's pretty much as it is. And yeah, why do people cling on to this world? Because most people don't know what this world is. And I don't claim to know exactly what it is. And I haven't been awake. I haven't really been that aware of the worldwide agenda for my whole life. probably about 10 years and gradually improving on understanding it all. But yeah, so when people die, they go wherever they go, really. But I think a lot of mourning is done because we miss them, and not because they've died. You know, it's not. It's a weird one, isn't it? Death.
Was my? I'm
But,
sorry, I thought it was muted out. I had to wash my face.
oh, yeah.
Honestly, what happened was, I guess I got up in the night and I got a hold of some chocolate, and then I must have fallen asleep before I ate it in bed, and it was all over my face.
Oh.
I looked in the mirror. I go, "Oh my god!" But I'm sorry. I think it's, yes, we miss them. I mean, but missing them, they're not physically here, so there's a lot to missing them. It's like not being able to touch them, to be able
Yeah.
to look in their eyes, and especially like because I've lost my parents, that's really hard. It's hard to go through, but there's comfort in actually feeling like the energy it just goes somewhere else, and it's just that thing of not being able to see a person that's really hard, I think, or engaging with that energy in this realm.
Yeah.
That kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. That
But
was
you've been feeling well otherwise?
that was very profound.
What?
What you just said.
Really? Or are you joking?
No, I was not joking. No, that was very profound. That.
Oh,
I'll have to
well, yeah.
replay it just to see what you said. So just so it, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, but not to dwell on death, because death is, to die from this world is to be reborn somewhere else. And
right, there's that thing that I think it's part of what the handlers have done, because they love when we're in fear. So they've created a lot of fear around the unknown of it all, right? Or you could go somewhere very terrible, but I'm not worried about that. But yeah, I'm not. My only thing is because I've watched people die. Like, I've watched both my parents die, which is, I'm glad I was there, but it's hard to do,
yeah,
I don't know why I was saying that. It's just what I was gonna say is that I think the ultimate fear is about being in pain and torture, like feeling pain and torture on the way out. That's the only thing I think, if anything scares me, it's that part. Like,
well, it's not.
being in
Yeah,
pain.
I agree. Yeah, it's not something to look forward to, is it?
No, not the way I've seen it go down. I've seen it go down.
No.
People really suffering. It's sad.
Yeah, but
But on a lighter note, did you hear I did a Bible study on Sunday night?
you did.
You haven't been around. I've been doing. I did a Bible study. I started doing a Bible study. I'm gonna do it this Sunday also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. So the person I met on Carol's, a nice lady, she invited me to this Bible study. I started talking to her a lot. She's really wonderful. It's applesauce. Do you know applesauce?
Oh yes, yeah.
She is a doll. She's such a sweetheart.
Yeah.
And so we've been talking a lot, and
it's amazing who you meet on this little platform, isn't it?
well, lately I've met a lot of great people, as you know.
Yeah.
That's happening. So she and I have talked a lot. She's like my long lost twin sister type of thing. We really get along, and yeah, it's cool. And so she invited me to the Bible study, and those people, I don't know if they've been targeted. I think there's some targeted individuals in there. So it's kind of interesting that I'm getting to meet them, because that's a potential of something that I had gone through. So but the main thing is just reading Psalms, being with people that were, like you are, that loving person that's like grounded in Christ. And oh, it's just a great way to get the new week going, you know. And I'm going to be doing
Yeah.
that every Sunday with her now because I think it's really necessary. We've got to be doing those. The study, the kind of like marinating in those words because there's so much kind of information in there for us that's so helpful.
Yeah. I've just got a comment here, Sir Fab. Yeah, I watched that little spat, buddy. I watched it, and he was in the wrong. He was in the wrong, 100%.
Who are you talking about? Is it something in the
I'm
chat?
talking about Sir Feb 2010.
What happened with Sir Fev?
Well, I think it was on one of your live streams. Mate, can you remember when Sir Feb and Michael were having a little? Well, it wasn't really Sir Feb. Michael started having a bit of a pop because
it?
Yeah, you blocked one of his comments, put him in timeout. You put Michael in timeout. But
No,
I
I
was
didn't
watching
time
it
him
on
out, but
phone.
I
I
only
thought,
I removed a comment. I didn't time him up or out. I removed a comment because I don't need that sitting there for a troll to come along and make a video about it. He was embarrassing me in the sense that people will use that against me what he was doing. So
I
I
didn't
took the
see what he was
comment out.
doing. But what he was doing was just being well, I don't know. It's just being
He was being unkind.
triggered.
I'm sorry. He was being
Right?
so unkind.
Well, he was just being out of order, really.
Yeah.
He was bang out of order. But he's got. I give him a wrench. That's what Sir Preb said. I give him a wrench. Well, I gave him a wrench.
It was in your stream though. This wasn't in mine. Then if you gave him a wrench, go on.
Yeah, I gave him a wrench, but I actually took it away before I gave him it back. I took it away from him, Sir Feb. I took it away from him.
Why?
I took it away from Michael's wrench. As soon as I seen that, I took him out of my wrench list, or spanner list.
You took Michael out, not
Yeah.
Sir Fab.
Yeah, I took Michael out. And then the next time I did a live stream, I actually mentioned it on my live stream, and I said, I said I don't want any childish flipping antics going on in my chat there. And it was I mentioned about that little spat that Michael had started and wasn't even retaliated against, really. It was just there. Yeah, but I did warn him beforehand. I don't want any bickering. Who wants bickering? I get enough of that from bickerers.
Right.
So I get anyway. I'm just answering that question. That I did give him a spanner back.
Oh, you did.
You know, he's very he's easily triggered. So.
Well, I view that as it's being dysregulated. It's I don't know what it comes out of. There, he has so much going on. So without
anybody that gets triggered, Boo, you know, it's a result of somebody's weaponry.
Yeah.
When you get triggered, it's all about you know, it evokes rage, and rage ain't never done anything. Rage just puts people out of control.
No kidding. I've done that. I've done the raging, but now I had to address something I felt. Maybe I didn't, but I did. But I was really laughing at it the whole time. I didn't get enraged at all. But it didn't. I mean, it's just. I think I'm pretty good at avoiding being triggered, actually.
Yeah.
But I understand being in that. But I don't want to talk about anybody without them being present. But I think that oh no, he came to my stream once since then, since he got mad at me or what he was raging. Not raging, he's just triggering. Triggering out.
Yeah.
So
hold it.
So, but you're not mad at Sir Fab.
No, absolutely not. Quite the contrary. I think he's got a spanner. On the contrary, he was one of the first. I've known Sir Fab been, I don't know, a few years.
Oh, cool. Sir Fab is. I gave him a spanner too.
Yeah, I gave him a spanner, and like I say, I gave Michael one. I took it back once I seen that little argument.
And you gave it back to him again though since?
I gave it back to him, but after I warned him, I said it. It got on my live stream. I'm sure of it, 100% sure of it. It was on, yeah, it would have been on mine because it's only my live streams that I can dish out spanners, isn't it? And I gave him one, but I made it plain and clear. I don't want anybody. I don't even want people blocking or deleting comments. I'd rather do that myself because I like to see what people are saying before they've actually got deleted or blocked.
But
Because I might want.
I said with mine, I left the comment for a minute, but then I thought about it. And I'm like, that's going to end up in a video, and I'm going to get ridiculed for what he's doing. So that's why I took one comment out, just one. I have people watching and recording, and they take
Is this
it and
for
they go,
me?
look, her friends don't even like what she's doing. Her friends don't even like her for what she's doing. Like, I don't need that. Blaming it on me, you know?
Yeah, it's, you know, you've got to be the duck's back when the flood of bullshit comes in.
And
on
it,
a tidal
and
wave.
it does.
Yeah. And then
But I am really laughing at it. I'm laughing at it because it's just
well, this is the thing. They're desperate.
Work of the devil.
They're desperate. It's honestly, they're desperate. They're desperate as fuck. You can tell by people's actions and reactions when you get mass trolled. They're desperate.
Yep.
It's desperate.
Yeah. Well, the good news is I have other people that are supportive, so that's fine. I can deal with it.
Sir Fev, that comment I just put out, okay, you free. I'll let it pass.
Is Sir Fev here now?
I hope so.
I'll check comments. I see Zoo. Oh, there's Sir Fev. Hi, Sir Fev. Yeah. How you doing? Oh, he attacked Sir Fev for no reason, is what Sir Fev is saying. In front of you all, and you were fine about it. No one. Was I there, Sir Fev? I'm sorry if I may have missed it. Was I there?
Where?
No, he says, I can't believe 33 of you gave the prick unawakened soldier a wrench after he insulted me the day before. So that wasn't me. That has to do with you. Sir Fev, you're not talking about me, are you?
I'm not 33, mate. 33 is a really low number.
I think he knows.
33 degrees. We've gone through this. 33 degrees. How many degrees in the whole? I'll tell you. 360 degrees makes a hole. Okay.
Just say it wasn't cool for him. Well, I'm sorry if I was there, but I don't think I was there.
No, he was being a knob end. He was being triggered and being a knob end, and then wishing ill on people. Wishing ill on people. You know.
He was wishing ill on people. Well, that's no.
Yeah, there was ill intent.
That's not.
There was. I know. I watched it.
But it was on your channel, not mine, because I didn't watch people.
No, this was on your live stream. It's going on your live stream.
I didn't see. What did he? Well, I don't know if you want to read. I didn't see what he said. I'm just saying. I'm sorry because I didn't. It went over my head.
$33. Who's this 33? It's not me. The hole is a 360 degrees. Okay. Now, 33 degrees ain't very high up, is it? That's about 33. That's about it's about 1/11th, isn't it? Of a hole. We'll call it 11%. They're only firing on 11% efficiency, really, at 33 degrees. It might be the 34 degrees. I totally agree with you on this one. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. Honestly, drop it. It's done. But it's done. It ain't forgotten. It sticks in the memory. No matter how much we try and forget things, it's still there. That subject. He owes me an apology. Yeah. Don't get it. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry, 20p. Sorry is all that you can say. Yeah.
So it's 5 in the morning here. I just woken up briefly and looked at the phone. I saw you were live, so I wanted to come say hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna try and go back to sleep. Tomorrow I'll probably be doing a stream, whatever. I don't know, talk about stuff, music, but later on. So just let you know.
Yeah. I sort of got back to like a more English time zone. Really is getting out and going to sleep, guys.
That's
So,
good. That's good. Okay. Well, I just want you to know if you're about. I have something at noon my time, which is 8 p.m. your time. So around 9 p.m. your time, probably. I will be about.
all right, my sweet.
Darling? Okay,
All right,
honey,
darling.
love you. Sending you a
You
big
take
hug.
care. I did
Okay,
listen
bye,
to.
bye, Sue.
Yeah, I did listen to. I think it was your last live stream. I listened to it. I did fall asleep.
Well, that's good if it had that effect.
Yes, yeah, and you know, listening to live streams, it needs relaxation, doesn't it?
Yeah,
You know,
but it's
especially these
best.
ones that go on for 10 hours.
Holy moly, I know. I saw somebody went live for 21 hours. At the end, everybody was fighting with each other. I mean, it was one of those drama streams anyway, but it was just unbelievable to watch how it disintegrated. Everybody went for each other's throats. They were blocking each. It was just crazy. But I don't do that. I'm not into it. And as I said, going forward, I'm not addressing it. I was being looped up with something again, and I felt the need to clarify, but no more of that. So bye-bye for now. Love you.
All right, darling, take care. Be
Okay,
safe.
honey, bye.
All right.
Okay.
Have a great day. You gymming it today?
What?
You gymming it?
Oh yeah, gotta do that. Staying on top of it. Yeah, it's been
Yeah. Good.
good. Okay,
All right,
sweetheart.
sweetheart.
Talk to you later. Okay,
Yeah. Bye.
bye.
Bye. Bye. Put the phone down then. Howdy, friends. Anybody want to come on for a chat? This was only a sound chat. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it because I'm pretty sure that it's got a crackle. Yeah. Superb. Don't care what anybody else thinks. You got to do boosts or beggars on Roblox expected. Yeah. All right then. Sound lad. Yeah. So this was all. That was it really. It's just testing out. I wanted to do a live stream about I don't know, chemtrails, geoengineering. Oh, actually, yeah. Let me just show this a minute. What I've got to upload. Come on. Wow, it's taken forever there. Hello, darkness, my old friend. The secret code. Wow. Let me get rid of my personal world clock. That's the time where you are. Okay. Come on. Oh no, it's not, is it? It's up there. It's this one here. Come on. I got a feeling I'm going to disappear in a minute. Right, back to StreamYard. Yeah, I'm going to end this in a minute. I've got a couple here. Ready to upload. Oh, for crying out. Oh, I can't be arsed. Okay. Hey. Hey, just having a little natter here. I'm actually just testing out my sound. But I might not play all of this.
Se voi prendete FlyRadar 24 e controllate tutti gli aerei che avete sopra la testa, ne troverete qualcuno che non vi pare. Però FlyRadar 24 usa un altro sistema. La domanda che sorge a questo punto è: chi sa di questa cosa? Allora, tutti i tecnici. I controllori di volo, ecco sì, questo è un bel argomento. I controllori di volo lo sanno per un motivo molto semplice. Loro non usano più i radar attivi, usano i radar passivi. Quindi cosa vuol dire? L'aereo deve trasmettere il segnale col transponder. Ma se io spengo il transponder e tu hai quel radar attivo, tu non mi vedi più. Se voi prendete FlyRadar 24 e controllate tutti gli aerei che avete sopra la testa, ne troverete qualcuno che non vi pare. Però FlyRadar 24 usa un altro sistema, non usa il transponder dell'aereo. Mi sembra che si chiami AD, ma nessuno mi impedisce di spegnere il transponder, se ho il permesso dell'aeronautica militare. Vado su un altro canale, l'aeronautica mi vede perché i radar attivi, ma io spengo il transponder e tu non mi vedi più. Perché con FlyRadar
Good evening. Jeff Nelson. I grew up in Northern California, mostly Weaverville, and love flying, so forth, and soot. And it's extremely.
The U.S. Air Force. And not too long ago, a person spraying. But what are they spraying? And how high are they flying? These aircraft trails are. Well, it didn't take me very long. I worked in the North Bay a long time. And when I looked at the video, well, they said, because you're a weatherman, and could you give me some advice on what you think these aircraft trails are? Well, it didn't take me very long into there to go, my God, I have not been paying attention. Like so many people, I have not been paying attention. It's obvious they're spraying, but what are they spraying? No size. You could change the whole thing.
In a traditional natural path, and I've been at this for over 40 years. Or the cons. Gina McCarthy, objective of increasing useful.
Naturally, when these things started happening in the sky, and many of the defense contractors and aerospace companies that I work for design and build aircraft like Boeing, McDonnell Douglas, Rockwell, I began to become curious about what was going on. I was skeptical at first, I honestly, but I hope you got good questions, because by now you can't filter it out of water either. There's no way to paper trail. There must be. No, you can't filter it out of water either. There's no way to get 1/1000th of a meter particle of a meter in size. So you're stuck with breathing it. The stuff shows up in the water. We have a rain sample right in front of you right here. No, you can't filter it out of water either. There's no way to get 1/10000000. You're spraying chemicals over populated areas. Be some liability somewhere.
Many wheels will turn. So many will turn. Let's get it on the national news.
Yes.
They have what amount to Lear jets that have
Efficient, inexpensive way.
Anyway, I'm back. That was just a couple of videos that I might upload. Well, I will upload. But yeah, but what I want to do is sort of coincide it with a talk about chemtrails and yeah. So anyway, this is just a sound test, really. I don't really want to talk about anything unless anybody wants to bring something up. It's 12:33, which is 333. Yeah, up there. 333 and 33 there. Wow. Yeah. So anyway, let me just see if anybody wants to come on. I don't want to copy. Yeah. I'll just bang that in there, and then I think that's it, really. Well, I'm not prepared for anything. Like I say, I'm just trying to test out the sound. But I haven't really said much, have I? Yeah. So, all right then. On with the show. This is it. Yeah. On with the show. Show and tell. Is water wet? What does wet mean? Define wet. Wet. Let's do this then. Let's have a. Let's play a game. Wet. Not dry. Moist to the touch. Anybody, yeah, wet. My computer's very slow. Wet. Covered or saturated with water or another liquid. Showing a lack of forcefulness or strength of character. Wet. Don't be so damp. Wet. Liquid that makes something damp. What is wet? Is that somebody in the... Oh, the zoo there? No way.
Yes, man.
No way.
All right there, lad.
Hey, is that zoo there?
Aye, it fucking isn't half, man.
Oh my lord. Wow.
You said that when we fucking do this, man. Here am I, man. What's your response?
Say that again, bro.
You said I wouldn't do this. What's your response, brother?
Well, I got to just thank the Lord, mate. I think, yeah.
Hey,
I got,
top man.
100%, bro. Honestly, you
top man. Top
you
man.
got down.
Love you.
It's a
So
challenge,
do,
mate.
brother.
That's what. I love you so much, mate. Yeah,
Aye,
it's a challenge,
aye.
isn't it? I play.
Oh, fuck's
Let's
sake, man. This world, Richard, this world is a test of the mind. You're put down here to see if you can be a man. If you can't be a man, you're going to need to be put down again. And put down again. Like they're doing to the poor animals. Oh, it's a vicious dog. We need to put it down.
Yeah.
You know? It's all about the blood sport. It's all about, I'm hungry. Let's just kill an animal. You know, and I was told when I was a young lad, I think it was maybe 1, 2, or 3 or something like that. You know, really seriously fucking young. And I went, what's this about fucking eating meat and all that? What's that about and all that? And my dad told me, he says, the time that you can kill an animal, son, is when you're hungry. If you need to kill an animal to survive, that's allowed. But other than that, if you find a bit of roadkill, yeehaw.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
Aye, but it taught me that you don't kill an animal just for fun, kind of in a sense. I didn't understand the principle, the first principles of it, but I understood that that's a fucking living being. It's sentient. It sees me. I see it. It's frightened. I'm fucking shitting myself too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Well put. Very well said. I'm glad you come on, mate. This is what I say.
Aye.
You couldn't get that across in a text
No,
message.
no,
could you?
no, no. But you know me, I'm kind of witty. You know, I kind of write. I kind of see it as a short, sharp, and sweet. You know,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I can say SOS, New World Order, bang. I'm trying to tell the world, watch out, man, because these cunts are all going to fucking kill your mas and dads and your children too.
Oh, absolutely.
Isn't they?
Absolutely.
And I'm all for like the same principles that you're fed. That's the first principle. So it is though, Richard. You know, where I'm pro-choice.
Yeah.
If it suits you and you're happy with it and it's no hurting you, okay, brilliant, do it. But see, if it's hurting you, I might say, wait a minute, have a look at this, have a look at that. You know, and I go, fuck off. You can only work so hard, you know, you can't do it all for them. You know, it's like when a Wayne wants to run and jump off the edge of a bridge, you run and grab his serum and say, wait a minute, man, you've not got wings.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, innit, man, you know? But language was invented so that we could all lie better, because I'm aware of the time where you could see somebody walking towards you and you could know, the same as an animal, the feral instinct, whether that person was coming as friend or as foe. You know, just because it's the way it looks and the way it's creeping up.
Yeah.
You know, and then you could make your own stance and you could say to that animal, this is my fucking turf, fuck off.
Yeah.
You're not a friend, you're a foe. I'll fight like fuck to kill you because you're out of bounds. You know, but that's how they've got all the races and the borders in it to keep us all on that track and running around that line like the hamster in the wheel.
That's it. Divide. It's another mechanism of divide
and conquer.
Absolutely that, yeah. Divide the divided. And once they divided the divided, they'll divide the divided even more. Until
Richard,
they all
know what? Aye, sorry, on you go, mate.
No.
Aye, you were rabbiting there about the divide and all that, and I totally agree with you. You know, but look, it's on friendship, mate. It's all done in the best possible taste. I'm not ridiculing you or anything when I say rabbit.
I love you, bruv. Honestly, if you can't have a laugh with your mates, you're a sad wrench.
But do you know one of the best tricks I ever heard in my life? And I was fucking 1, 2, 3, or 4 when I heard this trick too. And it's as simple as fuck. And as soon as I tell you, you'll know exactly. Well, I hope you know exactly what I'm talking about. The banana in the box. The banana in the box. You put a banana in a box with a wee thin hole that it's got to squeeze its horn through, and then it grabs the banana, and it's not going away without that banana. So that box is chained to the fucking wall, isn't it? Did you get my drift, mate?
Not quite.
Right. The way they used to trap monkeys was they used to put a banana in a box, and it was a wee thin hole that it had to force its horn through to get it. You know, but they were manipulating. This was a man-made situation where the monkeys were getting mandated, you know, and they were getting made to do what the man wanted, you know. And it wasn't the god above or anything like that, but they would need to squeeze their horn through this box because it was fucking starving. It wanted that banana, you know. But once it got that banana and its horn, it couldn't get its horn back out through that grill again. You know?
Yeah.
So it was trapped.
Yeah.
And it's the exact same system as we see right now, isn't it? If you're a nurse and you're not following the rules here.
Yeah.
You know, well, you know, I hope you can see the kind of the similarity I'm trying to make with that.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Coercion.
Aye. I'm very
Manipulation.
pro-choice, Richard, and you're a good man.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Aye. So we must trust our brothers and sisters and our mums and dads and grands and granddads and all that shit, because we can't teach our granny how to suck eggs, can we?
No, I'm vegan, so I wouldn't.
Aye, you know.
Yeah. Oh, okay, going back to this, let me just, because
right,
when you mentioned,
on you go,
when you mentioned about the banana in the box, okay. Now I didn't realise what you were on about, because in my mind, straight come up. Now when I was, I'm probably going back 40 years maybe. There was in Bristol. They got this art gallery called the Arnold Feeney, and they get some like. I'll just say they get some expensive stuff in there. They had a banana in a box.
I know, but that's their cult, isn't it? That's their cult.
But this is what was coming to my mind, was they had this art. They had this art installation, right, for $2.5 grand, and it was a plywood box about 6 foot long and a foot wide and a foot deep, with a banana in it, and that was it. $2.5 grand.
That's subliminal messaging, then, isn't it? That's all right. Get it up, you. Look what we've fucking done to you, fucking arseholes.
Absolutely, yeah.
I know.
Yeah. There's a lot.
And excuse the French, but the language was invented so that we could all lie better. And I hope I've said that to you before, and I'll say it again and again and again.
Yeah, I like that. I did like that. I haven't heard that before, see. So
here's something else for you as well, Richard. I've kind of spread the word about this as well. You know, see all the church buildings. See all these big, gigantic, massive motherfucking buildings.
Yeah.
With gigantic flares on them. That's architectology. Free energy.
Good one.
They don't want anybody to know anything about this, but look at these structures. This is just getting in tune with the vibration, resonating with it, you know. Yeah. And then it's magnetic. Like I said that earlier on in your chat. I just fly about in the wings now. I'm magnetic magic. You know. Okay, it's a fucking mad world. Who's got a fucking clue? I definitely haven't. No. Ask me anything about nothing. It's the thing I know most about, Richard.
Ask me everything about nothing. I got a comment here. Weird Aussie girl. Is that Momo? I know that's Mo, isn't it? Mofo. Do you want to come on for a chat, Mo? It'd be absolutely fantastic to hear your voice again.
Aye, the more the merrier, isn't it, Richard?
Say again, my friend?
The more the merrier.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Aye. Absolutely.
And we get into it, and where we can feel the love and we can feel the vibration, you know, and that,
well,
and
there
that
is
works.
There is that, Sue, but on the other flip side, I don't just see things to moan about. Okay.
Oh, no.
I'm going to go at you for this because I know you're on the same page. I know you're on the same page as me. It's people that moan without coming up with any, even any opening up the discussion for any sort of resolves. Now I know people say, well, you know, yeah, no, there ain't no resolve. Well, not really. In reality, there ain't. Let's be for a miracle. Okay, but it ain't going to stop us trying.
Can I interject for a wee second, please?
Yeah.
Can I interact with what you just said there? The way I would kind of put that, the way I would kind of put in the context of what you're explaining there is if love's a pain in the arse, you must be doing it the wrong way. Get it up, you.
Yeah.
Right, carry on, my friend. Carry on, my friend. Veggie.
It's funny that, yeah. Yeah, but you understand, don't you?
Aye.
You understand.
But
Mo, is that you, Mo? I know it is because you just said in the chat. Come in and say hello. Or else. Hi, Johnny Blogs. Yeah.
I can't see the chat anymore near a can, Richard, so I can't respond to anybody that's in there or what they're saying. You know,
yeah.
I'm not too familiar with the same. I've done it before, but I'm going, oh, for fuck's sake, I just want to come on here and have a gab with some real people.
That's
you know,
it.
I don't want to be all this techno shite and going, love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is real. What you see is what you're getting here.
Absolutely.
And I'm not being influenced by anybody else except my friend that I'm talking to just now.
Amen. God bless you, my friend.
Thank you, brother.
I knew. Yeah, it's my gift of a day from God, I think.
Aye. You swear.
Honestly. There's this expression I learned years ago: when a teacher is ready, the teacher arrives.
Aye. And like you said earlier on as well, you went, I fucking heard that. Well, I'll put it in my words and don't take offence for the way I'm expressing it, right?
No.
I fucking heard that you said you would come up and all that. But what about in fucking 2 weeks' time or something? Bo, I'm just putting X numbers on it. It might be a million, it might be a trillion, it might be a gazillion, you know what I mean? What about in 2 weeks' time when there's no internet and you can't get fucking on, you prick?
Absolutely.
Know what I mean? It was like that. There's never been a truer word said, and I respected it. I'm like that. Fuck's sake, go and put a tie on. Oh, good, my friend.
My friend. Oh, I love you. You. Thank you ever so much for joining us. And this is the thing,
mutual, bro.
Yeah, you know, you just slot in. There's a lot of people that would just slot in around the same table that we're at. And they, you know, and it's not about bringing other people down. It's about bringing those up. And you know, getting them to join everybody on a righteous level.
You were doing that kind of subject matter the other night there when you were talking about proactive and reactive. And I jumped in and I was like, proactive is being positive, you know. It's the way to go. We are the world, you know. Reactive is like a SOS. Don't go that fucking way. That is globalism. And he just wants to fucking kill everybody on this plan ET.
Yeah.
It's the aliens that done it. It wasn't us.
Yeah.
Get to fuck your demon.
Yeah. Plan
you know?
Plan
Aye.
Plan ET is plan extraterrestrial. So
there is extra terrain there though, Richard, and I think you know that, don't you? Because
no, I don't know that.
The Antarctic Treaty says that nobody can go to the South Pole and explore.
Yeah. This is what I've got. This is how far I'm convinced. This is what I need. Okay, I need to know that I'm never going to get outside. I'm never going to get out and see it. But it makes sense that no. I'm not even going to speculate on it. Really, I like God's idea of keeping us under a firmament, self-sustaining. Totally self-sustaining in a closed environment, like in the.
That's the oldest kind of theology that's out there.
It makes sense, doesn't it?
Every one of them said it. The Incas said it. The Egyptians said it. The Brazilians said it. Or for fuck's sake, whatever names you want to give them, because all these names have been changed as well. Because we weren't always cunts. We used to be bastards, and we used to be Scottish too.
Yeah.
You know, they just change the name all the time and they stigmatise it or they go, Oh, for fuck's sake, the world's been destroyed because he doesn't want to be vaccinated. And
Yeah.
that's bullshit, Richard.
Oh,
You know, I'm
absolutely.
pro-choice. If that
Absolutely,
person
yeah.
feels like they need it and there's benefits in it and they get access to all the information, what's in that? Well, I can't tell you that. Secret ingredients.
Yeah.
This is a bigger secret than fucking McDonald's fries.
Yeah. It's
No,
wrong. It's totally wrong.
it's totally wrong because
Really?
the
Fine.
constitutional rights of Americans and the Declaration of Arbroath is no harm, no loss, no injury. Qu'est-ce que fait?
Yeah. I like that.
I am the ruler of this land I stand on. What can you tell me to fucking move just because you want me to? There's a conflict of interest there then, isn't there? Because I'm not going to fucking stoop to that level and think that I've got any powers over you and tell you you're stoning on fucking my dirt. Because when the blood in your veins goes back to the sea and the earth in your bones goes back to the ground, maybe then we will realise that this earth does not belong to us. It is us who belong to this earth.
Well put.
We are
Yeah,
earthlings, aren't we?
Well, that's what they tell us.
Aye, definitely. You know what I mean? Don't let them change that process.
No.
I can't verify or I can't deny God, but I can tell you that this place was designed. This was made. This is no accident at all. And I think
absolutely.
everything that ever happens on here, whether you like it or not, was the path that was chosen for you. Just so that you can test the mind and see if you are this angelic soul or this fucking demon.
Absolutely. Oh, that's what I think. It's like an interview, isn't it? With an interview.
Oh, definitely. Well, that's a description, and I might not totally agree with you, but I agree with what you're trying to describe.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it simple.
For fuck's sake.
I'm trying to keep it simple.
I understand. I understand, Richard. I'm only playing the word games that they all play with us all the time.
I love
you know
word games, bro. I love word games.
Oh, aye.
Yeah,
Well,
spelling all that.
when I went to school at first, they went, and what are we doing today? And we go, oh, we've got to teach you how to spell. And I went, oh, that's going to be fucking magic then, isn't it? And they were like, ah, he's a sharp wee cunt, isn't he? Because I was fucking hammering everything that they showed me. You know?
Nah.
And we're going, for fuck's sake, you'll walk through your fucking exams. And I was like, aye, if I dare them.
Yeah.
What do you mean if you dare them? I might not come back tomorrow. And I dogged it for about the next 2 years.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just a really, really, really odd thing to watch. Honestly, it's really odd to watch, and resist the temptation to get sucked in too deep. But you're only going as deep as you can swim, don't you? Really.
This is a good sound check, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I hope it comes out clear. Yeah. Oh, I'm so blessed,
thank you,
mate. Honestly, bro.
Thank you, kind sir. Thank you very much,
sir. No, I don't like sir. I don't like the word sir. I've got this pack for the old bill.
I'm being glib. I'm being glib in a sense, but
all right, mate.
But we've got a friendship where we can be like that a wee bit now and again, eh?
Well,
you know,
no,
I won't call you kid. I won't call you kid because kid's a baby goat.
Well, how old are you then?
I was 63 last month there.
Oh, happy birthday. No, not happy, but happy born day. Well, 63.
Aye,
so
thank you, sir. Oops. Yeah, cunt.
Yeah.
Slap me with a wet kipper.
I was just going to say that, with a wet kipper. Or a Bill Gates hand. Or like Yuval Harari, his hands. Have you ever seen, I've never seen such thin hands on a bloke.
I was just like that about Bill Gates the first time I ever saw him. It was the same as Jimmy Savile. I just went, get the fuck. Don't take any day with that cunt, you know. But you'll
Yeah.
have all these clowns that'll be like, look at what he's doing for the hospitals, look at what he's doing for this and all that, and you go, and I wouldn't stand back and go, I know it's great, and I would go, aye, fucking dirty backstabbing fucking arsehole bastard, look at his past.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they were like,
Yeah.
but how do you not love what he's doing for all these old people and all these wee wains and wee mongoloid lassies? And I was like, fucking, you don't know what he's looking doing to all these wee lassies.
Absolutely not. Although, yeah, it's disgusting.
Aye.
But there's a thing. So next time you have a live stream, Fox, and maybe Rob, you got on with Rob. I'd like to get David Yates on at some point.
Aye.
Because I just think he needs to be on the telly. He needs to get a little slot on the telly.
Aye.
Honestly, or just on a massive channel.
But like when you're going to that mainstream media, that's television. And they'll only let you tell the belief things. You know what I mean? And when somebody says to me, do you believe? I go, no, I can't believe. Because if I say that I believe it means I haven't got a fucking clue. I either fucking know or I don't know. And people go, oh, for fuck's sake, is that you being a conspiracy theorist again? I go, fuck off. What are you going to call me next? A flat earther and an anti-vaxxer?
we got another one here. We got one that can see. Another one.
Aye.
There's loads of them around here that can see.
Aye, man. I love these people because look at a song that they brainwashed us way years ago, and I was like, what the fuck's that song about? And listen to the words. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. You know?
Yeah.
Was that subliminal messaging telling us that you should be beside the seaside, the people that do see?
So like the all-seeing eyesight?
No. I do like to be beside the seaside, both eyes. You get the perspective then. And it's 2D. It's 2D in your eyes, isn't it? You know? You know, and when my dad showed me down at the beach, he went, there's a boat going over the curve, you know? And I looked out at it and I was about 5 or 6 or something, and I was like that. Is it going over the curve, Dad? Because I can't see that far.
Yeah.
You know, and that was mental. That wasn't like, oh, you wee flat earther, you anti-vaxxer, you wee cunt. Wasn't any of that. It was fucking genuine. It was like, is it going over the curve, Dad? I can't see that far. But I could see it disappearing, kinda.
Yeah.
But I was being critical about it, and I was saying, I don't know if it's going to recurve. I just can't see it. It's going too far away for me to fucking see anymore. And one of the best things my dad ever told me, and this has never ever left me, and it's been solid for fucking day one, is water will go to its lowest point and then it will rise to a level.
Yeah.
And when they told me that the world was 72% water and 28% land, I went, how the fuck is that possible if water will go to its lowest point and rise to a level?
Right, hold it. Repeat those of the water versus the soil.
72% water and 28% land on a ball in a vacuum. You know, that's their stats. I have referenced this in spreadsheets and databases and all that before for college materials. And I've printed out and I've gone, I'm going to keep that document because, look, this is their fucking details here. And look at it, it's fucking lies. And I've got the bill heading on the documents where I printed it off of what college, what university and that, no?
Wow.
72% water and 28% land on a ball in a vacuum. I was like, that's fucking impossible. You've got to be a fucking cartoon fucking junkie to believe that shite.
But what is land classed as?
Anything
Because-
above sea level, just the peaks.
So
The
the
peaks.
land of a globe is everything underneath your feet, isn't it? Which is pretty much like the big ball, which is more than 28% land.
A free man on the land, if you want to go into their kind of, this is legal
Oh, yeah.
terminology, and it gets
Yeah,
really
yeah, do it.
dangerous when you go into this kind of shite now, Richard.
No, it's not
Because-
dangerous. It's eye-opening, mate.
I
It's
will,
eye-opening.
you know, well, there's all sorts of scrutinies you can take on that kind of language, you know. If
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
for it, you can make it sound great. If you're anti, you can make it sound like you're a fucking prick. Shut up. Know what I mean?
Well, we like playing with words, mate.
I know, mate.
Honestly, words just splurt them out, really, and play around with them.
Aye, a spade's a spade, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
A shovel, a spade, and a fork up against a wall, telling an Irishman to take his pick, and he's like, oh, "Fuck off."
I was thinking of that joke the other day, but I couldn't think of how to tell it. But you've just done it. How'd you confuse an Irishman? And I know this is a bit racist, isn't it? But we know.
Oh, I know that one. On you go. Tell me.
Well, it is all right.
That joke that I just said there, aye.
Yeah, it's that one. Put them in a round room with a load of spades, load of shovels against the wall, and tell him to take his pick. But yours was better.
Aye, but it's all done in the best possible taste, isn't it?
Oh,
100%. You know what I mean? And it's like one of the. I think it was yourself that said it. Water off your back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what the point is there, don't you? I've got thick skin and I've got fucking oil on my feathers. Fuck you. You no touch me.
Yeah.
I just gave myself a good shake.
And the thing, the thing to grease up is your mind. So the water doesn't stick to your mind and let it in.
Aye.
Or it is actually, you get the water, but it's filtered. You want filtered water. None of this dirty water. And water is, is it wet? Is it true? We'll just say. There's a brilliant line from V for Vendetta when Evie gets released from the prison of fear. Have you seen V for Vendetta?
No. Richard, can I split for 2 seconds, mate? I need to drop some weight, Get myself another beer too.
Get yourself
Is
another
that okay?
beer.
Can I go away for 2 seconds? I need to go to the toilet, my friend.
Oh, you do it. Do it.
Right. I'll be back in about 2 seconds.
No need to ask, mate. We're not in kindergarten now.
I just want to know what the script is, and you go, what?
All right, bro.
Is he been kidnapped by aliens or something? I'll be back in 2 seconds. Then.
All right, my friend.
Right,
all
cheers,
right, bud. Yeah, God bless you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, my Lord. At last. Anybody else want to come on for a chat? Mo. Well, I'm glad to. You've got to stay in touch a bit more, mine, please. As much as you dare, really. But it'd be great if you could come on for a chat, honestly. Good eye! Honestly, I'm here for a laugh, mate. As well as, a cry. But yeah, glad to see you around. Yeah, do it. Boom. Richard, gotta go. Well, come say hello soon. Surprised you like at the moment. Surprised you like. Yeah. Yeah. Fancy me getting Zoo out from under his protective layer, ready to spring. Wow. Yeah. Hey,
All right,
man.
sorry about that, mate.
Don't say
Back.
sorry. You're back.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm just being nice. Remember back in the good old days when it was sincere,
Yeah.
you know? But it doesn't seem to mean anything anymore because I hear people saying it all the time to me. You know what I mean? When you go to a door or something, they go, "Oh, very sorry about that," and I go, "Oh, fuck's sake, dog, don't bother about it." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's dead cheap now, isn't it, Richard?
Well,
But
there's a.
it
I
used
don't
to
know if
be
you've heard. Have you,
traditional, and it used to be a mark of respect when they go, "Oh, my
it was
sincerest apologies,"
thoughtful, yeah.
kinda.
Well, there's something called the British government recently pulled it out. Have you heard of the sorry tax?
No, but I can imagine where it's going to lead to.
Flipping heck, mate. The sorry tax is every time you say somebody says sorry, they got to pay 20 pence because it's such a meaninglessly used word.
Fuck's sake, we should all be billionaires then, because look at Prince Andrew and fucking David Cameron and John Major and all
Did they ever
these
say
cunts.
sorry? Did they ever say sorry? Did they?
They must have said sorry millions of times, and they must have been doing their fucking knees, sucking it right up to stay in the positions that they held and the money that they got.
Absolutely.
Well, they were fucking totally arse lickers then, Richard, weren't they?
Absolutely.
And they were,
yeah.
and they were
changed, mate.
They were
The system
being,
ain't changed.
what's the word I'm looking for? They were being, what's the word that they use in this culture that they are all part of? Demoralizing fucking pieces of shit. You know, like Hollywood, and they go, you're going to be a child star. Before you know it, fucking they own you, and they'll go, we'll throw you under the bus in a second because of what every cunt has done to them to make them a child star. You know, and all the mummies and daddies that are going like that, I'll fucking eat anything to make her a star. And I've got her eating fucking chocolate that's no chocolate. You know? It's mental. The system's fucked right up. I thought if Trump would have done a wee bit better than he did.
Well, you thought
so
wrong.
There's a wee bit of fixing still going on then, because I mean, for the Americans to say, no, we trust this fucking daft old pervert and his fucking stroke fucking boyfriend. Fetterman and Biden, for fuck's sake, that's disaster. Is it not?
When are they going to? I mean, they got to bring Donald Trump back in because he's it's a drama, isn't it? Life is a drama.
Richard, that's what's happening just now. They're letting the world see what the stage is going to, because they were telling us about this a couple of years ago. They were going, this is how it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And they told us we're going to be on fucking the news channels 8 hours a day going, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. And yous let this happen, did yous? And they don't want it to come to a civil war where they're killing each other on the streets. But the United Kingdom and America has been filled with illegals, so that if that does happen, it's going to just become a total fucking bloodbath for everybody. Because see all these Lithuanians that are in, see if they all stick them in fucking uniforms and get them AK-47s, they're going to wipe out the whole of the UK.
Yeah, they've been prepping up for a long time, bro. With all this, you know,
it's a hard sell.
You got to go back to the 50s, maybe the 60s.
You know, Powell.
Yeah.
He warned us, and I heard what he said. And they didn't call him a whistleblower at the time, but I was trying to tell the people, listen to what that man's saying. And before we knew it, every corner shop was owned by an ethnic minority, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, and you remember when the corner shops used to be, and you used to go and you used to go, all right, can I get a caramel? And they go, here's one for you for free. Tell your ma I was asking for her.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The wee woman in the corner shop, she knew everybody in the street, and she would give maybe away 100 fucking caramels a day to the Waynes.
Yeah.
You know, and it wasn't for brownie points or anything. It was just to be
No,
nice.
it's
It was
out of
just
love,
to be
wasn't it?
fucking nice.
It's out
And
of love,
hope that the Wayne says to his mommy, and then Jean says to Kathy at the end of the night, "Oh, for fuck's sake, stop getting them caramels. They're getting fat now because of you, I can't."
Yeah, and it's all glucose fructose syrup.
Aye.
Yeah.
And Kathy's going, "Oh, for fuck's sake, you're not a conspiracy theorist here, are you?"
Yeah. Let me change. We got to go start a T-shirt trend or something. I told you so, or a hat, or just
Aye.
something. I told you so.
Laugh out
You were
loud and the
born.
finger pointing at you.
Yeah, I told you so.
Aye.
Yeah. So,
I know, but that's the worst one, is it? No, I mean, because I'm not looking forward to it, because loads of cunts are realising that I have told them, you know what I mean? And when they see me now, they know what my stance is, and they know if they respond in any sort of fashion like that, I'll tell them I told you so. But
yeah.
I don't like to put it across like that. I kind of try to address it in a bit more diplomacy, and say, you should have done a wee bit of research yourself, should you know? But that's like a blunt stick in the eye, then, no, a sharp one, isn't it?
Yeah, but if you're making T-shirts and it's like 10 pence a letter, I told you so. I told you so. 9 letters, so that's like £4.50. Whereas yours, where it's out at about £100 T-shirt.
I know, but if you want quality, you've got to pay for it. You know, and if
Honestly,
you work for
bro,
the politicians, you can put it on your fucking expense account.
that's it. Politicians. But
How many people's in the chat, Richard?
It says 2.
Aye, there might be.
There. Hold it. We've got Alison Bleb. This is a test, Alison. Alison comes by, and I think Alison's actually been on for a natter. All well and good, all very good.
Aye.
I think she's got a question that I didn't quite answer regarding 666. I think that was your comment, Alison. It might have been somebody else. But what I've actually, I think, mentioning 666 as in when I mentioned Revelation 13:16, I should just do 16 to 17 and do away with the reference of the 666. Just because it puts into people's minds, oh fuck, we got a conspiracy theorist. You know, as soon as you mention something that has been demonized in and films made about it, and you know, mainstream films.
But that's the mad tricks they're playing with numbers again there, Richard, you know, because 666 is what?
Is that a question?
Aye, 666 is what?
I think I'm gonna work that out, but I think it's like 214 off the top of my
No,
head.
it's 24. And what is 24? It's 6.
216. 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 24. 2 and 4 is 6.
No, but listen to what I was trying to say there is I'm trying to keep it as simple as, you know what I mean? Because see, when we try to make it too complex, that's where we start to lose each other and all that, and we start to go.
Well, we can do that here though, Sue.
Aye.
6 multiplied by 6.
Well,
but listen to this. Listen to this.
All right. Aye.
6 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 6 equals 216. That's 216. So you got 2 and 1 equals 3 and 6. So that's either 3 6s
or 9.
Or 9, yeah. 3 6 9. 3 6 9. The goose drank
Aye.
wine. The monkey chewed tobacco on the street line.
But see, like the thing I was trying to go up to there was 6 6 6 and 6 is you quartering the circle, isn't it? You know what I mean? You've got 4 segments in that circle now, haven't you?
6
6 6 6 6.
It's 90
It's
degrees.
24. It's 24. That's a 360 degree circle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? And see the point in the middle of it? That's where you square the circle.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're a mason, you're aware of kind of some of these symmetries and sacred geometries, isn't you?
Well, they call it sacred geometry. Now, you got if there is a sacred geometry, the geometry there is also the geometry of the world.
Aye.
Okay, which is what we know, geometry of the world. That means you can take a bit of string and a nail and a pencil, tie it to the end of the string, each end, and you can form a circle with a bit of string.
Aye. Or you can
And
put
then-
chalk on that line and ping it against the wall, and you've got a perfect
Straight
vertical
edge.
line. Aye,
Or
straight
you
edge.
or you can have a horizontal line, okay, straight,
Aye.
because you put it tight, and it's straight
And
as
water's the best
you
to
know.
use for that, isn't it? For your horizontal.
Be horizontal.
For your water. Water's the best
No,
to
you can-
use
no,
for
you
that
can-
plumb.
You can use a plumb bob.
Oh, aye, the bubble. But that's water again, isn't it?
No. Without water, you can use a plumb bob, which is like your plumb line, which is your up and down
Right,
bit
aye.
of string, and your bob at the end is your weight.
Aye,
plumb bob,
aye.
plumbing. And then if you've
Aye.
got now, this is what you need. All you need is a bit of string, really, because with that you can form a straight edge. Now, what you need to do geometry is a straight edge and a compass. And your compass, in this instance, is a bit of string. And your straight edge
Aye.
is also the bit of string.
Have you ever heard of this, Richard? Can I interject a wee second again? You're
Yeah.
talking about string. Have you ever heard of copper string?
Copper string.
Yeah. It's like a wire strop kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's it's woven like string, but it's copper.
Yeah. I've seen some.
Do you
on
know
battery
what that's used for? Do you know what that's
No, I
used for?
don't.
That's an earthen rod into the earth to go to the top of your church spire and connect with the lightning.
Yeah, lightning rod.
You know, and then
Yeah.
like I told you a long time ago, I'm a steeplejack, and I worked on some fucking classic structures. You know what I mean? And I saw the gargoyles and all that as well, and I was like fucking looking at them and going, "What the fuck's that? But look at that! That's a scary wee fucker, isn't it?"
Yeah,
You know, and the old steeplejack that I was working with, he says, "Do you know how old this steeple is?" And I was like, "I've got a fucking clue, man. I'm fucking 17, man. It wasn't last night I was born, but it wasn't that fucking long ago, you can't, you know." And he was like, "They're about 700 years old." And I was like, "You're joking, man." And he was like, "No," he says, "I'm old school." Well, he never said I'm old school. I knew he was old school because he knew everything about fucking Glasgow, and he was an old steeplejack. He'd worked as a steeplejack in Glasgow for about 50 years.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for fuck's sake, the things I learned off this guy, man, fucking unbelievable, man. You know.
Yeah.
And he was like, "That's earthed. That's the lightning for the sky." And I've got a lightning conductor spearhead that I got in 1978 off of the city chambers in Glasgow. They'd been up there for 100 years, and there was a bit of storm damage. And I went, "Oh, for fuck's sake, there's a nice wee thing." And I went like that to my mate. I says, "What the fuck's that?" And he said, "That's a spearhead off of one of the spears in here." Because it's all like you do a perimeter tape round about the building. You know, this is massive structures I'm talking about, you know, like the city chambers, like the the city halls in London and all that. You do a perimeter tape round about it, and then you connect all these links up. But you've got to have spears for the lightning to strike as well. And it used to be phosphorus bronze that was the spearhead on these spears, you know. And this one had been melted that much that it looked like a fucking alien, you know.
Yeah.
Just mental, man. Just mental at what I was seeing then, you know what I mean? And understanding then and going, fuck's sake. But I was only 17. And I was trying to go on with the rest of my life and get a nice bird and get a nice house and get a nice family. And, you know, I had a fucking beautiful job,
Yeah.
you know? But
Yeah.
of course, that was destroyed away back then. When I was 17, that was in 1976, 1977. They were fucking starting to destroy the family unit back then, weren't they? Starting to go like that to them, here, cheap booze. Hey, let your wife wear a miniskirt. And everybody will be looking at her, you know?
Yeah.
And that was the swinging 60s and 70s then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And they all just went fucking mental, and I was like, yous are off your fucking heads, man. I'm staying away from yous cunts.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 58, and you got 5 years more of experience of how society is pretty much gone downhill.
And see that 5 years that I've got up on you, Richard. Oh, for fuck's sake, they were sweet years, but they were destroying it. Right, that's when the Luddites were taking over and going, shut it down, destroy it. And the Luddites destroyed all the fucking mills and all the fucking
technology,
all the big factories and all the churches and all the technology houses where they all coal fires, so the whole building was fucking warm the whole year round.
So you're not in favour of the Luddites then?
No. If it works, why fucking break it and try and fix it?
Well, they were just against technology, weren't they, really? It's fundamentally.
That was part of we've got to take control, because if we don't take control of this, they're all going to start to find out what is really... Because you see Egyptians stoning their carvings on the wall with like a watch on. Do you know what the watch was that they'd own? It was an Antikythera device where they could look at it and go, there's going to be an eclipse tomorrow.
Okay.
You know?
No.
That was the technology we used to have, Richard.
Okay.
But it was took away from us, and we've all got amnesia now and we don't remember it. You know what I mean? Because I've said a few times, we've all forgotten more than we ever remembered.
Well, I don't look at it like that. We remember stuff when we need to. It's in there. We haven't forgotten it. We just haven't remembered it. It exists.
I am all that.
You know, and the mind, flipping out. How much the mind can hold in a lifetime that can be drawn on, which is probably one reason why there's flooding the world with flipping Alzheimer's causing flipping chemtrails, among other things.
Aye. But look, they tricked us with all these words. You know, we've referenced this a couple of times. Language was invented so that we could all lie better, you know? And see, if you've got an easy life, you've got it easy, you might live to 120. See, if they make dis-ease in that life, you probably die at maybe just over half of that, about 70 or 80. You know? So when they create dis-ease, because your body is capable of curing cancer, but you've got to eat good food and you've got to have clean water. The first step to better health is clean water, you know, and none of us have got clean water anymore. And I remember way back in the fucking 70s when they were telling us we're going to put fluoride in the water to save the cavities in your teeth, and I was like, get to fuck, dirty lying bastards. And it's Loch Catherine that's in Glasgow, and they're still saying that that's never been fluoridated, but I can't verify that. I know it used to never been, and it used to be that soft water, because you've heard of the Scottish water. Oh, for fuck's sake, I could drink gallons of it.
Yeah.
It's fucking beautiful, you know what I mean? Because it's clean, there's no fucking scum on it or anything, you know what I mean? And it makes a bonny cup of tea.
Aye.
Okay.
Okay. The new. Okay, indeed. Yeah, I like a nice cup of tea. It's got. There's like a crystal. Like a crystal clear flavour, isn't it? Good water.
Aye. Oh,
It's like
fucking.
crystal.
It's beautiful. So it is.
Yeah.
And I drink about a good litre of water every day, but I distill all my water that's coming out the tap now because I can't tell if there's fluoride in that or no. So I'll distill it just to make sure.
Yeah.
And I'll take as much out of it as I can. And the water I'm drinking, sometimes I get up in the morning and I go in there and I go, I've been near enough a fucking full pint of water. Yeah, dancer. Right out of the fridge and fucking love it because then your system's got to fight with that cold water to get the goodness out of it. And that must be fun, eh?
Fun. Yeah, it must be fun. Do you
Because anger is an energy as well, so it is, Richard. Anger is an energy as well.
Anger?
You know? Aye.
Yeah. It's got
Because sometimes you've got to defend yourself, ain't you? Sometimes you've got to go.
Yeah, it's got to be kept on a lead though, a very short lead.
Oh,
very
aye. The temper.
Yeah.
You've got to temper it.
Do away with temper it. To temper something, the longer you take to
it's
temper
got to be
something,
like steel when attacked. It
absolutely,
doesn't fucking budge. But when needed, it'll rage like a fucking torrent.
Yeah. So to be a fine-honed, well-tempered, very well-tempered.
Aye.
You got, rage works. I think one thing to bear in mind, if it is possible, and I'm not going to stop doing it. People say, "Oh, you're wasting your time."
No, man, don't
be a fucking idiot to start, won't we? What we started.
Aye.
Do you go out and about chatting and whatnot?
Oh, well, I'm at that age now where I'm kind of getting to. I grew up in the 60s and the 70s, and it was in Glasgow, so it was all it was like the projects I was living on,
Yeah.
So I had to jump about with my team of boys,
Yeah.
And,
nice.
And sometimes we were all tooled up. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
And sometimes we'd have conflict with other guys, and sometimes some of us would get cut and bleed and things like that,
Yeah.
But it was all kind of just a roughy-tufty scuffle in a sense, But there was some times where people got fucking stabbed and seriously chibbed as well, you know what I mean? So I grew up and I come through the ranks, and I didn't really enjoy it, but it's fucking part of the journey, isn't it? It's part of the life. You just got to go on with it at the end of the day and go, well, I learned for that anyway, you know what I mean? And I don't know I never done stretch, but I was picked up a lot of times with the cops as well. Because it was a bit of a hardy kind of sort, Richard, do you know what I mean? I never took liberties, and I wasn't a drug dealer or anything like that either, but I ducked and dived and I was fucking in the top places, you know what I mean, with some of the best chicks and all that as well.
Oh, nice, yeah.
But that's a way in the past now.
Yeah.
And I regret some of it, you know what I mean? If I could have, I would change it, you know what I mean? I would take back some of the things that I might have done. Do you know what I mean? But it was just done.
Yeah, don't dwell on those things, mate. They keep
No, I'm not dwelling on them. I'm just like that sometimes. You fucking cunt. How the fuck could you have done that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is what.
But it's just part of the scenario and the position that you were in at that time, and maybe the pressures of it, other fucking cunts. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is the thing. This is the thing. Have you ever said, "Whoa, flipping out"? I wish when I knew. When I was 16, I wish I knew what I knew now. When I was 16.
Aye,
how many times have you said that? Have you ever said that?
A few times, and that's how I'm referencing. I wish I'd have known what I was doing when I was doing that, and I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, but now you've learned.
Aye.
Like,
But that's a good
yeah.
thing as well, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, if you've
Absolutely,
learned
yeah.
for it anyway, you can say. And a fault confessed is more than half amended, isn't it?
Say that bit again.
A fault confessed is more than half amended. Come on, you're doing yourself a favour. You've confessed it.
Well, I'm born again, mate.
Hands up.
Listen, I did accept the repentance, and I can't fault it 100%. If it's possible to give it more than 100%, I would give it more than 100%. But 100% is 100%. But this was me. It was realizing, oh fuck me, why did I say that? Why did I think that? Why did I do that? And it was like boom, right? They do things like that. Play heavy on my conscience because I'm just like a thinker in a body.
That's all you are.
You know exactly what I mean. It's like fuck me. It's just like I don't know. It's like walking in a jumble sale. My head.
Car boot sale.
Hey?
Car boot sale.
Quite like a car boot sale where everything is just piled into boxes.
And it's all yours and it's all in the boot.
But mixed within all the things to think about, like exposing child abuse and things like that, and homelessness, it was cluttered with some of the regrets. Well, all of the regrets, really. I wish I hadn't done these things. Lord God, please. And it happened, I said. And then I promise I won't do them again. I'll think before I think. You know, there's certain things I ain't going to think. You know?
I know. But that's the language thing again, you know, and they're putting us into borders and races again, isn't they?
Yeah.
You know, we're restricted. We've got to stay in this line now. So we're in a race, and then there's a bit of bias because the lane next to you want to win, and the lane next to you wants to win too. So, do you know what I mean? There's borders on it, and this is the rules, and you better do this. I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore, man. You know what I mean? It's just that we're all manipulated in every fucking kind of aspect we've got in life now, isn't we?
Wow. Yeah, but we've got the choice.
Remember when people used to smoke Kens's Club because they had coupons?
You used to smoke what?
Kens's Club because they had coupons, and they had a catalogue too.
Oh yeah. It was
fucking mental. And then Embassy brought out cigarette coupons too.
Yeah, that was it.
The Embassy catalogue in the
and then tea, Thai food.
Do you know where I worked? Where I worked in Glasgow, and it's at Denison, and it's at the kind of interjunction with the M8. It's all changed there now. Know what I mean? But I used to work in a big factory there called Will's Whiffs.
Okay.
Do you know what they are?
Well, I'm guessing they're cigarettes.
Virginia tobacco. That was Gold Virginia. Gold Virginia.
Oh, was it?
Benson and Hedges, Embassy Regal, Kensington Club. It was fucking the lot of them, so it was.
Wow.
It was a big tobacco factory, you know?
Yeah.
And it was one of these massive structures. And it's a housing complex now, I think. It's all luxury flats now. If you just look up the Wills factory in Glasgow, it'll probably take you to Denison. And if you go to Denison and it's there, look at it. Look at the building and you're like, for fuck's sake, they never built that to be flats. look at the facade on it, man. That's fucking big business. That's these cunts going, look at how much money we've got. 'Cause you mind the tobacco barons and the fruit barons and the veggie barons, didn't you? You still there? Oops, you're a wall. Hope it wasn't something I said, mate.
I don't know what happened there. I got bombed out. Wow. Yeah, that was a good chat, actually. You've got to come back. I don't know what happened there. I totally got bombed out. So let me put the hold it. Let me share the screen. This really is just a sound check. Okay. That's a stream. Hey, Buzzacino. How are you doing, my friend? This was this is really just a sound check, but I lost Zoom. Yeah, that's a great chat. That. Water is wet. I love Zoom. Yeah. So that's about it, really. Agree, brother. Hope you are too. Yeah, not bad. Clapped it, mate. That was me. He overloaded me. Clapped it, mate. So how much Gideon I? Gideon I? Gideon I? Yeah, got to get together, mate. Just share wisdom as much as we've got. Squeeze as much as we've, you know, a lot of people spend their lives listening to people that ain't going to help them. A lot of people spend their lives listening to people that, wow, it sort of makes sense, really, make common sense. All good, Yeah, what was I going to do? I quickly want to. I'm doing this video about. I'm going to share this now. I'm sharing the screen. Right, this is. I'm putting this out there for Chuck, really, because I want to do a chat about this. This is from the Bible. This is from my one that I've got. Okay, and it's within this Bible. It's got a chronological harmony of the scripture histories and the fulfillment of its predictions. Okay. Now, this column here on the left, year of the world, and then this column here, before Christ. From eternity, Jehovah himself alone subsisted in 3 persons. Okay. Then down here we have year of the world, 1, before Christ, 4004. Okay. This might be boring for some. Now I'm skipping over to this one here. This is the top of this little panel. Year of the world, Anno Domini. Okay, year of the world, Anno Domini. Okay, and it's this one here. Year of the world, 5869 AD 1866. Okay. About this time, or 150 years later, Christ's witnesses, who have been much persecuted and often reduced very low, will be almost utterly extirpated by anti-Christian influences. Okay. Now, okay, zooming in. This is what I'm zooming in on because somebody's already done this. This wasn't me. Somebody's already worked this out. 150 years. And they've added it on to 1866 and come up with 2016. 2016. 2016. And then this on the year of the world, 6,900 and AD 2,900, or about 150 years later. So that would be 7,050. That would be 3,050. 3,050. There will be perhaps a great decay of religion and the final war of Gog and Magog against the church. The general judgment of the world and the renovation of the earth will take place. Some references there. The wicked shall be forever punished in hell, and the saints eternally blessed with the full enjoyment of God in heaven. Anyway, I just wanted to get that out there. I'm going to put that in a video. It was for Chuck, really, to do with his. Oh, we're just done. Oh, what have I just done? Did anyone pop in? Yeah. Let me Do just me a minute. So I can see that. When we truly listen, we get to see ourselves in others. And so we begin to understand how deeply we are all connected. Yeah, true that. It's true that. Yeah. Right. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to... Chimp. Oh, what a gift. Take us. That see ourselves as others see us. Boom. Chimp. Target. Yeah, that's profound, that, bro. Right, I'm gonna ring off now. I'm coming up to, I'm just over 2 hours for my sound check. I don't even know if it would have come out, unless it might have just been a load of bzzz, bzzz, bzzz. It is said that in times of change, it is best to follow your flow, for in times of change, it is harder to lie to your heart. Oh, it's impossible to lie to your heart successfully, surely. Right, I'm going to share my screen because I'm going to say the goodbyes. Unless anybody wants to come on and wrap it up. Yeah. I just want to get back and see what it sounds like, or hear what it sounds like. So much, mate. Haste. Yeah, back eye. Yeah. All right, bro. A joy, that was. A joy for me. A joy. A gift. Must do it again. Sound is good. In the pipeline, 5x5. All right. Easy. Easy. Honestly, bro. Honestly. You know. All right. Yeah. The wrench or the spanner, it can pretty much, it can be used as a weapon, really, against everyone, can't it? Really. You know, the price of a wrench, the price of a spanner. All right, I'm off now then. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we were on a flow then. That's a shame, that. That was a shame, that. The greatest American hero is a hoax, FBI confirmed. Yeah, I can't for the life of me think who the greatest American hero was. Monkey wrench. Monkey wrench. Yeah. This is the thing about the theory of evolution. I would not evolve monkey arms out of my being. I would keep monkey arms. You know, I would keep them. Yeah, God bless you, Zoo. And Buzzachino, Buzz. I haven't had a notification come out of anything of yours recently. Sir Fab, hang in there, bruv, hang in there. Lone Prepper. Yeah, it's funny. How to be a better human. James Bond. The old ones were the good ones. James Bourne. The old ones were good. The new ones are just James Bourne. Bore. Yeah, I ain't got time for the movies. Really. Alright. To be a better human. Rumble. Be a better human. Alright. I'll look that up. Can I play it here? Let me see if I can play it here. To be a better human. I didn't hang up. Bro, I got zapped out. I got zapped out. Right, if I come on. To be a better human. Yeah, I'll see you. You want to leave a link to your channel under a comment of your own. Just type my channel, leave a link in it. Sleep tight. It's about 2 o'clock, coming up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon here in England. All right, let me see if I can open that. Oh, I can go to channel here. Is that it? Yeah, I'm sort of your comment didn't come out, that one, Buzz. I've got to go through this palaver, I think.
They was flat.
Of America's game. What's your claim to fame? Claim
To
That ain't happening. Laggy with full screen. It's laggy with little screen. Right, that one I can see. How can I do this then? If I go back here. No, I cleaned it out. I cleaned it out. Yesterday. It was heavy. Yeah. Mine runs on Steam and T. Yeah. Well, yeah, I can't really play videos. I don't know why. Yeah. But, all right then. So I'm going to bid you all good day. Come on and have a chat. Honestly, like I say, you know, you never know what we can come up with. You know, and all that positive energy all flowing in the same direction. It does help. Does help. You know that. So, love you all. 313, who knew? 313. 11:11 tomorrow. 11:11. 11:11. Where are they? Yeah, stick with yourself, Buzz. I'm not your links ain't coming up. Maybe it's because they're Rumble links. All right, I'm going to leave you all in peace and listen to this just to hear what it sounds like. All right, and I'll do a live stream. I'm not sure what my next one will be. Hopefully it'll be with Rob or David or Zoo. Anybody, Dave, talk about stuff. All right, yawn down the road. He who, oop, oh, just hit it. All right, Okay, no. Okay, no. Okay, doke. And then broadcast. No.